we should be live, ladies and gentlemen. We should be live. There it is. We are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing? How are we doing this fine Wednesday morning, only a week and a day away from the launch of the new Pokemon game? It is going to be hype as hell. Let me know if this music is too loud. I turned it up a little bit because it's lo-fi beats. If this is too loud, let me know. It does look like it's... Oh my god, it just scares me because it's like right there with my voice, but... Let me turn it down just a smidge and make sure that's alright. I don't want it overpowering me. Just got a low... Dunsparce. We got a lo-fi beat on today. New Pokemon, let me grab the whole Pokedex. Alright, bet. Bruh. I'm excited. Did we find... Okay, I'm sure we don't know, and it probably only leaks, but I'm curious what those bipedal Pokemon are. Good vibe of music. All right, bet. Yeah, I'm just got some lo-fi today. Is it too overpowering, Joseph? Welcome in, Joseph. How are you today? But yeah. Those bipedal Pokemon look sick. It looks like the legendaries, so I don't know if that's like a different form for the legendaries, and it also didn't show, like when it showed the team of Pokemon that the trainer had, it looked like it was just... they didn't have the riding Pokemon, the riding legendaries, so I'm wondering if that's the case. If they turn into bipedal Pokemon and they have different forms. I don't know, dude. All I know is that trailer got me so hyped. I don't know why. Like I didn't care for the Ed Sheeran part of it, but like that trailer just like it's so close, guys. It's so close. We're almost there. We are almost there. I play it on Thursday, and I am going to play the ever-living shit out of this game. I just cannot wait. I don't know when I'm gonna stop streaming. Like I legitimately think as long as people are in here and watching and chilling with me, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's just gonna be interesting. Laruda, what up? I do tend to like playing Pokemon games just like with myself, like just playing by myself. But I want to stream it. I want to have fun with it. I want to play it a ton. I want to get some shinies. I want to go explore the world. I think I've heard a few spoilers on accident. So I'm not going to say too much, at least not what has been directly confirmed by trailers. But I'm excited. I think this game could easily go down as one of the best Pokemon games to release in the modern era. Like post DS games. Could you play it now if you really wanted to? You could play it now if you really wanted to. Yeah, I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. I definitely could. I could even hack my Switch and play it on the original hardware too if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I didn't know it was dumped already. That's crazy. Someone dumped it already, the whole thing. Didn't you play one of the games early, Grant, by doing that? If I really cared about... Uh-oh, I just realized I don't think I saved my game. I'm pretty sure I didn't save my game when my niece came over. Whoops. Yeah, I have more playtime than 2 hours and 12 hours. Wow, we just lost 2 hours of shiny hunting. Not that it matters. It's still it doesn't affect the RNG of it. We still saw 200 even if we reset the game, but technically we reset the game after the last hunt. So that was 2 hours gone. I didn't realize I did that. My niece came over and played my Switch, and I must not have saved. So I was like, why is Delmise in front? And I forgot yesterday or Wednesday or shit Monday I had that and. So yeah, it's interesting. One of the best Pokemon games? It could be. It could be. It's the first open world Pokemon game. It's showing some really, really great signs of life. I'm liking a lot of the new Pokemon. I know it's hype, and I know that I'm trying not to get overhyped, but this game could be huge. I hope the storyline doesn't take 20 years to get through, like in regards to like the dialogue, but it probably will, like all other Pokemon games that have been released. That'll be my biggest gripe with it, I'm sure. Like every Pokemon game. Every Pokemon game, my biggest gripe is you just don't let me play it long enough. Like you just constantly spam me with dialogue. That's my biggest complaint every single time, but we'll see if that's still the case. As slow as the others? In what regard? Like what regards of what's slow? Like the storyline or the dialogue is just brutal. I hate the dialogue, but in regards to like the I think it's typically in the same speed as most of the other Pokemon games. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait. It's just gonna be so weird going into a Pokemon game and then, like, in theory, longer animations or dialogue. Yeah. Oh yeah. It'll be interesting to see, like, we're gonna get into the Pokemon game and you're gonna be able to go wherever you want. Like, that's so trippy to me. In theory, if it's an open world game so I can go wherever I want, that's so weird to me. That's, like, so strange to me. I could just not even fight any of the gym leaders, like, level up my Pokemon slowly in each level, and then go fight all the gym leaders later. Like, that's crazy. I really want to find where a Ditto is, and then I'm going to make a foreign profile. I'm going to get on my foreign profile, and then maybe trade over myself a foreign Ditto. If it's super easy, we'll see, though. Well, I have to have another game. I need to do that. I need to, first off, I've even pre-ordered the game. I have yet to even pre-order the game. But, speaking of which, let's do another poll. Let's see what everyone's buying. Which game are you getting? Scarlet. Violet. I'll put neither as an option, too. Neither. All right, there you go. Polls up. Which game are you guys getting? I'm Team Violet all the way. And it's not close. Although the new Dawn fan form, the Scarlet one looks way better. Looks way better. But I'm still getting Violet. I think the legendary on Violet looks way better. But I'll wait for release, I think, but to do this point with the last few games. I'm so hyped. Did you play Legends Arceus, Loruna? I personally don't like the starters for this one. Really? Only if I had a Switch. Rest in peace. Scarlet. Yeah, I'm getting Violet for sure. Joseph, you need to go get one. Go find one. Go scrounge around for a Switch. I bought the game. Ceres, what up? Welcome. 1 hour of playtime? Really? We gotta give it a chance. Legends Arceus wasn't my favorite, though, I will say. It wasn't my favorite. But I think one of the reasons why it wasn't my favorite was just, like, the whole, like... At first, it was really cool, like, gathering the apricorns and gathering all the material to make a Pokeball, but then after a while it got really tedious and really annoying. And there was ways around it to where you could basically buy Pokeballs eventually. Like, you could make enough money to buy Pokeballs. Like, really, if you did it like a glitch to make it easier. But, like, it, like, discouraged me to throw a bunch of Pokeballs and catch a bunch of Pokemon because of how annoyingly grindy the experience was to get all those materials. So I stopped doing that as much. And I didn't catch as much because of that, and I didn't like that. So it seems like this game's not going to obviously have that. It's not going to have, like, the crafting and stuff as far as I understand it. I don't know, it could. I haven't seen anything with the crafting stuff, though. I imagine you're just going to be able to buy Pokeballs like normal, so I think that's going to help it a lot. But I'm pretty hyped about it. It's going to be... Ooh. I'm so hyped. Soon, Beardell. Very, very soon. It's gonna come out before I get this goddamn shiny, I promise you. This game's gonna come out before I get this shiny. What do you guys think? Should we do a Wednesday night stream to see if we can get this shiny? If it still doesn't shine by Wednesday night, I might have to, just to handle the hype before the game comes out. Also, the fact that you can catch a high-level Pokemon and just tank through the game. Wait, in which game? The new games, maybe, but you can't do that in Legends Arceus. Not really. I don't remember being able to catch, like, super high-level Pokemon until the end. I got Shiny Skorupi this morning. Did you really? What game did you get it, Sarius? That's awesome. If I had to pick that, definitely Violet. I love the purple. I think red, blue, white. That is just so basic. Who wouldn't want a galaxy-looking legendary on Violet? That's what I'm saying. It looks so good. When I saw that legendary they showed off, I was like, nah, it's not even close. Definitely Violet all the way. It looked so good. Right when I saw it, I decided right then, Violet it is. I can check later to see what Pokemon I got. Yeah, I'm curious how you did that because I don't remember doing that. And Shield? Hell yeah. What did you do? Did you do Masuda method to get it? I think I have a level 40 Luxray and I'm in a level 20 area. Really? I don't remember that at all. I guess maybe if you catch the alpha Pokemon. Yeah, I guess you could because I remember trying to catch the alpha, what's it called? Snorlax, and that would have been a higher level. Yeah, you could do that. And it's just a matter of not catching those. I think that's what I just ended up doing. Oh, dude. I literally, every time I think about these games coming out, I just get so incredibly excited. I can't hold in my excitement. It's just, oh, it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to play it. Someone traded it to me. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's a good shiny. That's a really good shiny. I love Shiny Skorupi. Alpha with some BS movement. Yeah, the movement is kind of weird. I wonder if they're going to say... I wonder if Pokemon can hit you in the overworld in this new game. I don't think I saw anything that it could, but I might be wrong. I don't remember exactly. Did they show that in one of the trailers? I don't know if they did or not. I can't remember. Yeah, I've not been this hyped for a Pokemon game. God. Since Diamond Pearl. I never really was hyped for Black and White, but I've not been this hyped for a Pokemon game since Diamond and Pearl. I mean, these games have just got me on a whole new hype level. You know what's crazy? It's very exciting and very fun, but it might be the last time I'm this hyped for a Pokemon game ever. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that crazy to think about? Like, this is the first time Pokemon's going open world, so I don't see Pokemon doing something else that's going to make me this excited to play it. I don't know, maybe it will, but I've never been this hyped for a Pokemon game in a long time. According to the viewers who got a preview, you can't get attacked by wild Pokemon, but you can't hit them in the back, stun them at the start of the battle. Okay, that makes sense. You misspelled Scarlet? Did I really? Am I a dumbass? Did I spell it Scarly? Is that what someone was saying? I thought it was... Damn it! Can we end the poll and do it again? Let's end the poll and open it again. Sorry, I'm a dumbass. Let's try again. Let's try again. Scarlet or Violet? Wait. Which game are you getting? Scarlet. That time I spelled it right. Violet. And then add an option. Neither. There we go. That time, I think this time it is the correct way. The correct way. It's going to be awesome when the game releases. It's going to be so much fun. Neko, what up? Nikos, what up? You guys are coming in at the same time, which is trippy because you guys have similar names. Good old Scarly. I love Scarly. I can't wait for the game to come out. What's everyone's favorite Pokemon shown so far? I think my favorite Pokemon shown so far is Gimmighoul. I really like Gimmighoul, the newest Pokemon shown. Well, one of the newer Pokemon shown. I really like that Pokemon, and it's Ghost Steel, so it's a really cool typing. I think that's my favorite Pokemon so far. The new Dawn fans though, those look awesome. Although I really prefer the Scarlet version, so whoever got Scarlet will need to trade Dawn fans. I don't know if you can only get one though. I hope it's not only one in the game. Surely not. It's not like Dawn fans like a legendary Pokemon or something. We'll have to trade some Pokemans. It looks like with that, it looks like there's some sort of like regional variant exclusives. You know, like there's looks like it's like a past and future Pokemon. Farah Giraffe. How the hell do you pronounce that? Yeah. Sedatin. Wait, which one's that? Which one's the? Is that the? Oh, is that the crab that they showed? The mountain crab. Also, Gimmighoul is pure ghost. Is he really? I thought he was Ghost Steel. I'm hoping the starter evos are gonna be cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see the starter evos, dude. I cannot wait. I'm literally going to be it. It doesn't look like they're gonna show them before the game comes out, since they haven't yet. So the first time I'm gonna see these evolutions are gonna be the first time. Whatever I pick and when I evolve is gonna be the first time I see them. And then I think what I'm gonna do, since I'm not gonna be able to see them any other way, most likely, after the first day or two of playing, I'll probably just Google what the other ones look like. But I am I'm so excited. Again, guys, remember, just to go over before we continue conversations, no spoilers here at all. Please do not spoil anything. If you purposefully try to, we will ban you. But yes, no spoilers. Just what we've seen in trailers. Set of 10 is the whale. I don't remember what the whale looks like. I can't think of what the whale looks like on the top of my head. Is the ice type? Ooh, there's an ice type shown? I don't remember this. I thought we were getting any trailers until launch. Yeah, probably not anymore. Going with Quaxley? Hell yeah. Is already confirmed. Set of 10. No, I know. I wasn't saying that anyone has done it. Oh, okay. Yes. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. I forgot that it's a whale with legs. It just looks like it almost reminds me, Set of 10 looks like a fatter, oh, what's that Pokemon I'm thinking of? The Gen 6 starter evolution. Chestnut. It almost looks like a fatter, whiter Chestnut. But yes, yeah, no worries. I wasn't saying anyone had spoiled yet. I'm just saying let's make sure before we continue talking that we don't go over any Pokemon. Like, I don't want someone to be like, I like this Pokemon, and it's not a Pokemon that's confirmed, you know? So that's all I'm saying, something like that. Only confirmed things by trailers. No spoilers outside of trailers. What if the crab in the trailer is a third Evo for Krabby? I could see it. Kingler going into that. It'd be an interesting evolution. It would be much bigger than Krabby and Kingler. Although Kingler's pretty big, I think. I understood. Krabby Patties. Dude, now I'm hungry. I want some Krabby Patties. I don't have anything to eat for breakfast other than like cereal, and I don't really want cereal. I want something for breakfast, but I don't have anything to eat. Also, guys, we're going to get over 3,000 encounters today if we don't get the shiny. We will have over 3,000 encounters of this little bastard. This thing never is going to shine. It's just never going to shine. It's just, I've decided and come to terms with the fact that this is just not going to shine ever. I've come to terms with it. I've left a lot of Discord servers to avoid spoilers and leaks. Same. I actually went on to on Twitter for some stupid reason. I literally never get on Twitter, but I think I was wanting to see this morning. I was wanting to see some election result stuff, and I went on Twitter and I was like, "What am I doing? I'm a dumbass." Like, I started to read something and it was about Pokemon. I was like, "Wait, what am I doing?" And I exited out real quick before I got spoiled. I'm like, "What am I doing? That's like the biggest place for spoilers. I'm definitely not going there." He wants a Krabby Patty at 3 in the morning. Oh boy, 3 in the morning. Oh boy, 3 a.m. My entire life is one SpongeBob reference to another. Same. I love SpongeBob. In fact, I had Elise threw me a SpongeBob 30th birthday party for my birthday this year. I turned 30 and she threw a SpongeBob themed birthday. It was awesome. She had grandma's cookies. She had a drink she made that was called Goo Lagoon. She had all these decorations. She had people dress up. She had me dress up. She put me in SpongeBob socks and a SpongeBob t-shirt. She had my buddies all come in and wear SpongeBob stuff. It was awesome. We had signs. There was a sign hanging that said "Best day ever, happy birthday." It was awesome. She killed it. It was the coolest thing, and just even thinking about it, just like, I don't know, just like even makes me tear up just thinking about it, because how awesome my wife is. Like, that's super cool, and she really put a ton of time and effort into it, and I was like, all right, for her 30th I gotta go all out too. So it was really cool though. I had a lot of fun. At least you're not over 11,000 on Reggie Drago. That guy's over 11,000. He's over double odds. I'm over double odds. We're in a similar stance, but I don't have I have the shiny charm. I'm working on I'm working on a Pokemon that gets affected by shiny charm, so mine's not nearly as bad. Yeah, it's my fear with going with a full odds hunt. I'm so afraid if I go with a full odds hunt, I'm gonna be well over odds. I can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait for the new games to be able to play and see the new shiny Pokemon. That's another thing. I'm gonna be able to see shiny Pokemon I've never seen. They'll be like when I get a shiny of a new Pokemon, I'm gonna try and not look up any of the shinies and like look for shiny Pokemon that I've never seen before. You know, like that's gonna be so hype. Ugh, that's gonna be so hype. I can't wait. We of course, I need to find where Pineco and Fortress spawn. Though that has to be on our team. We have to get a Fortress on our team. That is goal number 1. Find the Fortress and put it on our team. I'm just gonna wait till I finish the game and go and Google all the shinies. It'll be hard for me because I will probably watch streams of people shiny hunting and I'll see some shinies, but I'm sure inevitably I'll find a shiny that I've not seen. But I'm sure like I'll watch streams. So this is what I do every time a Pokemon game comes out for a new generation. If I want to tune in to watch streams of like Pokemon games that are talking about it, but not like further than me. I don't want to watch anyone that's gone further than me. So I tune into streams that do like shiny hunts of like early game shinies. That way I don't see anything. Like I remember last year I watched, his name's HDV. Yeah, HDV, if you guys know who that is. I watched him shiny hunt for when these games came out, Sword and Shield. I watched him hunt for, oh, what's the bird? That turns into Corviknight. I can't think of it right now. It's a golden bird, but yeah, I watched him do that one. That was the hunt I watched a lot of when the Sword and Shield first came out. Is Fortress your favorite Pokemon? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Favorite Pokemon by a long shot. I really like the Donphan and a lot of the other Johto Pokemon got new Evos and forms. Same. Dude, the Donphan looks awesome. Looks awesome. He did get a shiny Spiritomb after 742 eggs, I believe. Well, that's good. That's a good shiny, too. Spiritomb's a really cool shiny. Just wait till people try to Toxic your Fortress. That's fine. I'm okay with it. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10 strat. That's a really good idea. It's a 10 out of 10 strat. Corvisquire. Yeah, what's the first evolution? What's the tiny little bird? What's it called? Oh, my God. My favorite Pokemon is Primarina. Really? That's an interesting favorite Pokemon. I like that. That's cool. Primarina is a good one. Not one of my favorites, but that's awesome. Rookity. Thank you. Rookity. That's the word. That's the Pokemon. He was doing a Rookity hunt, and I was watching him do that. And that's how I, like, got my Pokemon fixed when I wasn't playing the game. I would just watch him Rookity hunt. And he went for a long time. Because that was before, he was killing everything. And doing the KO method. Back when we didn't understand how the KO method worked. And so, like, he went for, like, a long time without getting it because he was basically doing a full odds hunt. Get out of here, Choodle. Not too big on the Scarlet Donphan, to be honest, but maybe my opinion will change when I get a good look at it. Really? I thought the Scarlet one looked way better than the Violet one. I thought Scarlet Donphan looked way better than Violet. Is Goomy? That's a good one. I love Goomy. Did you see? So far, the confirmed Pokemon through trailers. Have we seen any pseudo-legendary that hasn't been confirmed? I think we've seen every pseudo-legendary from every generation confirmed in these games, which is crazy. That's like 24 Pokemon in and of itself, just pseudo-legendaries. You know what I mean? Like 24 out of, I imagine, 400. They'll probably do the same thing Sword and Shield did and do 400. Has that been confirmed in the trailers? Which is, I think, is going to be interesting to see. Swampert is favorite. Swampert's great. Swampert is excellent. Swampert also has a great shiny. Scarlet Donphan looks too similar to the original, in my opinion. I really like it. With the tusks and stuff, and then like the spikes on its back, I think it looks sick. I think the face of the Violet one looks kind of dorky, but let's see. It looks kind of like out of place. Like his face looks like knocked in. I don't pay too much attention to what Pokemon return. Yeah, I don't normally, but now that the games have very specific ones that return, it's going to be interesting. Because normally you know that everything's going to return, but now with the new games, since Sword and Shield, they don't all return. It'll be interesting to see because I haven't... BDSP was the first game since Sun and Moon that I got to get... Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, that I got to get Fortress again. And obviously I didn't play that much of BDSP, so I'm excited to play a game where I could... Like a mainline series game that has Fortress. When I saw Pineco, when they showed Pineco in one of the trailers, oh my gosh, I was so hyped. I was so hyped. Do they all carry legendaries from every game forward to these new ones? We don't know, Joseph. We don't know exactly. They did in this game only with the DLC, so probably not. Probably not. Not until some DLC comes out, because I imagine with how successful the Sword and Shield DLC were, I imagine they're going to do DLC for this game eventually. So I bet during the DLC is when we get the legendary Pokemon. I haven't seen anything with legendaries. Usually they, in some way, add all the legendaries to a game, though. So we'll see how they do it for this game. They've been doing that since Sun and Moon. Right? Sun and Moon had it, then Sword and Shield had it with DLC. Then BDSP had it. Legends Arceus obviously didn't have it, but that was kind of like a side game. I can't wait for the pseudo legendary. Oh yeah, have we not seen it? Yeah, that is gonna be hype. It's funny but menacing. Yeah, it looks really weird with like the screen for a face. Like in Sword and Shield, the pseudos was never in the trailers. True, that's a good point. Yeah, yeah. The you talking about the what's it called? Dreepy and all those. I'm excited for Gen 6 starters in Scarlet and Violet. Are they confirmed for Scarlet and Violet? Ugh, it's going to be so good, guys. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Can't wait to shiny hunt. Can't wait to play through the game. Dragapult wasn't in any trailer for Sword and Shield. Right, right. But what they did show in Sword and Shield were the starters and their evolutions. They haven't done that in these, so I'm surprised. Can't wait to build a new team. Yeah, it's gonna be hype. What does that sound? Is Elisa awake? Give me 1 second, guys. Scared the hell out of me. I didn't think Elise was awake, and all of a sudden I'm like hearing these loud noises in my house. I'm like, what the hell? Damn it, Bouffalant, you son of a bitch. What up? Who is fronting Bloomrise? I can't wait to see what Fido evolution will be. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just ready to see what Fuecoco evolves into. That's my starter. Since they're not going to show it, I guess I'm still choosing Fuecoco, and I don't know who it's going to evolve into. I can't wait to see what... Yeah. I don't know why I just read that again. I want Greavard. Greavard looks cool. Greavard looks cool. Is it confirmed that... Gimmighoul isn't part steel? I thought he was part steel. Interesting. I didn't know there could be more than one Bloomrise. It's interesting. Good to know. I like River, but in the in-game model is just way too small for me. Is it small? I haven't really paid attention too much to the size. I hope Greavard evolves. I would hope too. I hope it's not just a normal... I mean, surely that thing evolves. Imagine just a big old boy with long hair. That'd be adorable. Gimmighoul is listed as pure ghost on the website. Sad day. I'm sad. Is the final Evo of Weed Cat shown? No, nothing's been shown at all of the starters. They've not shown the starters after the first... Like, they've only shown the starters. They've not even shown the second or third evolution. Kokon. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Would be cool if it evolved into something like Cerberus or a Hellhound with long hair. Could you imagine? That'd be awesome. I'm just picturing like a big dog. What show is that with like a big dog with super long hair that looks like a mop? What is that show I'm thinking of? What show has? It's a cartoon that has a dog like that. I can't think of what it is. That's what I'm thinking of that it would evolve into. What is the new concept all about where they turn into like crystals? Oh, you mean testistolite. It's testicular light. That's what it is. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. No, it's Terralize or something like that. I'm not excited about that. They keep showing that in the trailer like that's something to be hyped about. It's another one of those things like I'm like, who cares? Although the trailer, I don't know if we saw footage of this before. It looks like in the trailer there's the raid dens came back because the way it like broke off its Terralize in that trailer against one of the fights, it looked like raid dens are back. That might have been confirmed before, but I wasn't paying much attention. But that looked kind of cool. So raid dens are back, so that should be interesting. But I could care less about that. They just kept showing it. I'm like, oh, cool. They turn crystal and change typing and probably get stronger. Woo. Like, they're not going to hype me up about that. That's never going to be like, yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait for you to abandon it literally in a year. I already got Houndoom for Helldog, so I hope it will be this one will be different. Yeah, I don't imagine they do a Hell. It would be cool if they did like a Cerberus kind of like three-headed thing though. What is the new concept all about? Oh, sorry, I read that already. But you mean terrestrialize? Yeah, I'm just fucking around. I think last time I couldn't remember what it was. We called it that. The date show earlier, timed instead of turn-based. Really? That's interesting. So you have to like beat it in a certain amount of time. So what if someone takes too long? I figured they were shown because I think I remember hearing someone talk about raid dens, but I forgot and hadn't paid attention enough. I like watch the trailers and then I watch them once. I don't ever like go through the trailer and analyze everything that happens. So I don't like know everything. I think there's a lot you can learn if you watch this last trailer a lot. There's a lot more like deeper understanding of the trailer if you watch it. But again, I don't like pay too much attention to these trailers. I just kind of like watch them like, oh, that looks awesome. I can't wait to do this. And then, go on. I don't focus too much on them. The Paldea Ridge and the cloudy area shown in the last part of the trailer. I imagine that's probably where the legendaries are going to be. Then it's going to, wait, it's going to be like a third legendary, like Eternatus probably, because it seems like we get the box legendaries pretty early. I hope the CPUs aren't complete terrible garbage in raids because I don't have friends. That's very true. The CPUs are brutal. Playing through the max raid dens with CPUs was brutal. It'd be so frustrating when those fucking CPUs did the dumbest shit. How's the music, guys? Is it too loud, too quiet, is it good? Is it a good spot? I haven't heard anybody complain about it, so I imagine it's good, but let me know if it needs to be turned down or turned up. Martin and his Soul Rock. Yeah. There's a third legendary. Literally every box legendary are part of a trio. Is that? Yeah, that's true, yeah. But still, I didn't know if that's what they're going to go with it in that regard. We haven't seen the mythical either. I wonder what the mythical's gonna look like. Honestly, I'm trying to think of the last mythical that I actually was hyped about. Let's try to think about all of them. I really didn't care for Hoopa. I thought Hoopa looked dumb as hell. Wait, let me look up all the mythical Pokemon list. Let's look up a Pokemon list. So there's, in Gen, it went, obviously, Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Deoxys, Manaphy, Shaman, Arceus, Victini was dumb as hell, Keldeo was dumb as hell, Meloetta was dumb as hell, Genesect was cool, Diancie, dumb, Hoopa, fucking dumb as hell, Volcanian's kind of cool, Magearna, stupid as hell, looks like a League of Legends character, Marshadow, cool as hell, Zeraora, Melmetal and Melton and Melmetal were cool. Zarude was cool. But yeah, so they don't have the best history recently, but we'll see. Meloetta were dumb. I just didn't care for those. Magearna was dumb as hell. It's probably my least favorite. Magearna might be my least favorite. Hoopa is goated. Hoopa is trash. Reeled way later after release. Right. I'm just curious. This is Magikarp and Max Raids, right? Are Mew, Genesect, Meloetta, and Diancie? Diancie? No Darkrai? Well, it wasn't in that list for some reason. Darkrai is good, though. And Legendaries went from being the things that are the bottom of time itself to some dog with a sword and a literal bike. It's true. Literally went from like these like literal gods to you ride this, it's a bike now. They got a sword and a shield in them. Why does Sword and Shield have an unskippable credits scene? Because Sword and Shield... Wait. You can skip... This is the dumbest part of Sword and Shield. They added a skip cutscene option. You can skip the cutscenes if you turn off that in the options. But that was the only cool part of the entire game. The dialogue, you couldn't skip through that. There's not a skip dialogue option. Of course not. Of course they don't have that. But they have the skip cutscene option. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you add that? I don't understand. The Pokemon Company got so close. They got so close to adding a feature that I've been wanting since goddamn X and Y came out with too much fucking dialogue, and they've never added that option. It doesn't make any sense. I love Diancie and Magearna. I hate Magearna. I think it looks so dumb. Anybody else that likes them, it's fine. I don't mind anyone liking them, obviously, but I just think they look so stupid. Diancie's all right. Magearna's dumb. I just want to finish my decks. Good luck, dude. It takes a while to finish the decks. What are you at right now, Damien? Your decks. I hope they scrap Mythicals entirely, which they might since Gen 8 only had one. I don't hope they scrap them, but I wish they would just give them a better... I wish they would actually give you a way to get them that wasn't like, go to GameStop and pick up your card to get the download code. Like, no, like give us an actual in-game event. How hype would that be if they gave us a downloadable event where you got to go to an area, you got to experience the Pokemon? If they did that in BDSP, obviously, because they did it like it was the originals. But I'm just like, dude, let us do that. Why give it to us by like just? And if we do have to go do that, if we do have to go put in a code, like let us put it in a code. We'll still go to GameStop, get the code, but let us go somewhere in game to get it, and we have to catch it, not just like put in the code and we just get it. One time in my copy of Shield, I named my character Martin and dressed my character to look as much as him with a Solrock. That's awesome. So I can finish my decks in Shiny Hunt. Once this damn Reddit is done, credits is done, yeah. If you don't like my likes, then it is an attack on my ancestors. You're right. If I don't like what you like, in fact, I think that means that I think you're a terrible person, and that I would prefer you dead. That's just how it works, you know? It's just how it works. Glad I had an American friend who gave me a Genesect code. Oh, I have a Genesect code. I haven't used it. It's actually right here. Genesect and Volcanion. I haven't even redeemed this. I had one that I literally had one of these for like 2 years. Like one of these cards that I got from GameStop that I never even redeemed it. I don't know if it's... I'm sure there's like a expiration on these. Yeah, it expires December 31st. So I need to go and do these. I need to go put these in. Can I do these right now? I should go do it right now. Maybe we do it at the end of the stream. We redeem them so we don't forget. So we don't forget. Never really cared about Mew. Mew was the OG, dude. Dude, I was there. I remember, okay, so everyone had theories of how to get Mew in the original games back when we were kids, and no one had the internet, so no one could debunk them. And no one could debunk them without doing it. I was told that if you put an Abra in the daycare and you rode it around enough to get Abra to level 100 and you got it out at level 100, it would turn into a Mew. I was told that that was the case, and I tried doing it, but I obviously stopped because I didn't want to level that thing all the way to level 100 by just the daycare. It would take 20 years. In the daycare, it was one step was at 1 XP. I am spitting all over my mic. Was 1 XP back in the day, so that would have taken an exorbitant amount of time. Give it a master ball because I'm so tempted to use it. I'm tempted to use it, but then I just never do. I feel like I never use my master ball. I'm always like, but what if I have to get this or that? I probably will save mine and try and go for a shiny legendary if that's possible in the new games. Draken, what up? Welcome back. Guten Tag. Guten Morgen. It's good morning where I'm at, but it's probably Guten Tag where you are. You like the new mic? Oh yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It doesn't sound that much different than my old mic, to be honest. You probably couldn't even tell a difference in streams. I guarantee you couldn't tell a difference in streams. I can tell a difference in the mids. Like the mid levels are a little nicer. I can really hear it. And it doesn't peak very often. It's really hard to get this thing to peak. So that's been helpful. But other than that, not much of a difference. I've only felt like I've been forced to use Master when I got the Shiny Palkia and BSP. That's when I always say I'm going to get it, but I have yet to go for a Legendary Shiny in forever. That isn't already like the last... I have 2 Shiny Legendaries, Rayquaza and Palkia, but I got both of those in Sword and Shield where you can throw any Pokeball and you'll get it guaranteed. So anyway. Guten Tag. V Gates. All Legendaries need to learn Self-Destruct or have it in their fights. Could you imagine? Dude, they would piss off so many kids. That would be hilarious. So when are you double hunting? I don't know. So I probably won't double hunt until worst case. Well, no. I don't have the DLC for Shield. I don't even have Shield. I can't double hunt in this game. If I double hunt, it's probably going to be for Scarlet and Violet. And the way I'll do it is I'll probably be like going for a hunt in some way. I got to figure out how the shiny hunting works. So it's probably not going to be until like after a week of the games coming out that I'll double hunt. But I probably will double hunt in some way. I just don't know what I'm going to double hunt. I'm fine. And you? I'm good. Really good. Just getting excited for the new Pokemon games. Which one are you getting, Draken? Which game are you getting? I haven't completed a dex in so long. I don't even know where to start. Dude, same. I hadn't... Sword and Shield were the first decks I had completed since... I did do Let's Go. Okay, I did Let's Go, but that's kind of cheating because it's super easy. I did get the decks in Let's Go. But Sword and Shield were the first ones I got the decks in a long time. Maybe even the first time. Sword and Shield might have been the first time I ever finished the decks because it was so much shorter than the other games. And then the original games, you always had to train. I never did. What? Give me 1 second. Go ahead. I'm back. I saw a list from but the only dex I finished was Ultra Moon. Dude, that's a hard dex to get. That's the hardest dex to complete in any of the games, right? Like, to get all those... It's the most, at least. The most Pokemon. That had... How many? 700 something? Unfortunately, I will no longer take Plant Starter in Pokemon Scarlet. Well, don't give any spoilers away. I don't know if that's why you won't take it, but yeah, we're going Team Fuecoco for sure. We're Team Fuecoco. So make sure no spoilers, guys. Just as a reminder. Another reminder, and I haven't actually reminded you this game. Or this stream. First off, this stream is sponsored by Diet Coke. Second off, if you could like the like button, that would be lovely. If you could smash that smash button, that would be wonderful and would help me out a bunch. No spoilers, don't worry. All right, thank you, Draken. Appreciate it. Boo. Boo! I'm at the Dex for the Shiny Charm. Not all the Pokemon are required to get the Shiny Charm in Gen 7. Really? What do you have to get for the Shiny Charm in Gen 7? I thought you had to get all of them. That's interesting. Yeah, I need to complete the Dex ASAP in Scarlet Violet. So at the beginning, I'm gonna try and catch like literally everything I see. So it's gonna be a slow first playthrough, I think, for Sword and Shield or for Scarlet Violet. I think I'm gonna go pretty slow because I'm gonna try and catch every Pokemon as I go. Damn it! Be it. No, it's a Dunsparce. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna run into a random Pokemon and it's gonna be a shiny, and I'm gonna be so mad. It's gonna be shiny before Skorupi is. I'm now a Team Water starter. Nice. Getting the duck. Good old Quaxley. Yeah, definitely gonna be trying to catch everything I see. At first. For sure. Usually I do that at the beginning. And I get like 3 or 4 badges in. And then I get like antsy to get to the end. And I don't do that anymore. So we'll see if that continues throughout the whole thing. And then I just come back and catch him. Final Evo's gonna be good. Yeah, I'm hoping for Fuecoco's final evolution to be good. I'm hoping it's gonna be solid. Good old Fuecoco. Gosh, it's gonna be so hyped. The day we start streaming on Thursday and the evolution, when it finally evolves, it's gonna be such a hype moment because I get to see it for the first time. Oh, that's gonna be so hype. My guess is Quaxley will evolve into a water dark goose pirate. That would be awesome. If it has a if Quaxley evolves and it has a eye patch, I will switch starters. I'll pick up Scarlet on the 18th. I've already ordered it, and I will have so much fun. Yes. So for me, it'll be the 17th. You can buy it. I need to make a video tonight. What day is today? Wednesday? Tonight. I'm making a video tonight on how to download the games early. And I'm going to do that, and I'm going to be playing it. So I'll be playing it 10 a.m. my time on Thursday. For anyone that wants to tune in, Thursday, 10 a.m. we'll be live here for the first time playing through the games, and it's going to be hype. So make sure not to miss it. So what's the shiny odds without shiny charm? Doing this method you're doing. 1 in 4,096 would be the odds without shiny charm. There are already Pokemon that come into my final team. Hell yeah. School first and I could play it. Oh no, that would be brutal. Getting through school. Getting through a full school day waiting for Pokemon. Dude, I remember those days. I don't miss those days. I'm playing it the earliest I can. Well, okay, technically I could probably buy it from the New Zealand eShop and play it then, but I don't mind. I'm going to wake up probably around 8 o'clock is when I normally wake up. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to try and sleep in as much as I can so I don't have to be waiting. I'm going to wake up, get ready for the stream, chill, have some breakfast. Maybe try to have a big breakfast so I don't take a lunch. And then that's a good plan. I might go get a big breakfast and then yeah, get ready for the game. It's going to be great. We'll have a way to see how to evolve Pokemon because I don't want to Google a million times. I sure as hell figure out how to evolve Galarian the Mask by myself. Dude, I know. Some of the evolutions, like, I'm like, come on, we don't have to do all that. I wish Pokemon would just evolve through level up. Like, all the different ways they evolve, I'm just like, come on, this is too much. Just let me evolve it. What if they did that with the starters? What if you had to do something special to evolve the starters? What if there's a future and past starter evolution? Oh my god, that would be hype as hell. What if there are 2 final evolution forms for the starter Pokemon? Oh, that would be fucking amazing. I doubt it. Like, I don't think it's actually going to happen. But that would be hype as hell. Next week it's already time? Or, yeah. Yeah, literally next week. So, a week, it will be for me when the stream ends at 10 a.m. when this stream ends, it'll be a week and 24 hours for me at the end of this stream. So it's basically a week and like 25 hours from now. I will be playing Scarlet and Violet. Oh, it's so hype. You get me disappointed with the actual starter evos. Sorry, I'm gonna stop overhyping it. I'm gonna start overhyping. You love Victini? Victini's alright, I guess. Victini's not my least favorite, but it's definitely not my favorite. I'm just spitting like crazy today. Just beautiful next week. Oh, I can't wait. I got a ton of days off work. I got nothing to do until like Thanksgiving. I've got literally nothing to do but play Pokemon until Thanksgiving. That's an entire week. An entire week to play this game. Uninterrupted. Can't wait. Can't wait. I also love Meloetta. Meloetta is a cool idea of a Pokemon. I just don't like its design that much. I like the idea, like the music stuff. I think that's pretty cool. But I don't care for the design. This game, when this game comes out, Sword and Shield, my Sword version, this game that I'm playing right now, will not be played for a solid amount of time. I don't imagine I come back to Sword and Shield very soon. It'll probably be a month or two before I ever touch Sword and Shield again. That's why I really want to get this shiny ASAP, because if I don't get this shiny before the games come out, I won't get this shiny for a long time. Because I don't imagine I go back to hunting this for a long, long time. I'll be playing Scarlet and Violet well into the new year, I'm sure. Especially with streaming. I'll miss my Pokemon in Sword and Shield, in Pokemon Sword. Well, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long it takes them to get home integration. I hope it's not going to be terribly long. I feel like BDSP took forever to bring out home integration. So hopefully it doesn't take too long and we can get all of our Pokemon over. We'll see. Gen 8 won't be touched by streamers again for a good 3 or 4 months. Oh, 100%. 100%. I would be surprised to see anyone go back to Legends Arceus. I think Sword and Shield will be more popular to go back to than Legends Arceus will. The only people that really go back generations anyway are Shiny Hunters. And I think Shiny Hunters are generally going to want to go to this game over Legends Arceus. I mean, how many people go back to Let's Go? You know, like, very little people go back to Let's Go. I love going to Let's Go. I love playing Let's Go Pikachu. I think it's a great game. I think it's underrated, but not many people play it. BDSP is going to be it's already a ghost town. BDSP is going to be like the redheaded stepchild of Pokemon for the foreseeable future. I will still play Pokemon Legends Arceus sometimes, even when Scarlet and Violet are out. I don't see me playing it much at all. I just didn't care for how you shiny hunted in that game, and just in general. Like I thought the games were good. Like I really did like the games for the most part, but they're just like, I don't know. Something about it just didn't really click with me. I sold Minecraft. You sold Minecraft? Like you sold your physical copy of Minecraft? Rest in peace, Minecraft. Can't wait for Scarlet Violet so I can finally take a possibly permanent break from getting this dang Azelf. What number are you at, Beer, now? What number are you up to? I'll be taking a break from this, that's for sure, if I don't get it. Jesus Christ. If I don't get this by... So, now, let's do the math again. So, we'll get up to about 3,000 today. A little over 3,000. And we do roughly 300 a day. So, we got 1, 2, 3 more streams. That's 900 more. We'll get to almost, we'll probably get to 4,000. We'll get to 4,000 before the games come out. We'll get to 4,000 encounters before the games come out. And if it's not shiny by then, I'm going to be very sad. 829 since I started counting. How long do you think before you started counting? That's a lot. But that's only like a fourth of the way through odds, right? The new Minecraft is not fun anymore. Like more of the old craft. I like more of the old Minecraft. Yeah, I'm interested to see how what 1.2 is gonna do for the game. They seem to add a lot, and it looks cool. They're adding camels, which is adorable. I spent money on Minecraft in game, but that doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I've never spent I've only ever bought Minecraft. I don't know if I've ever bought anything in game. Like over 1,000 at least. Damn, that's crazy. My buddy was shiny hunting. He didn't keep track. I wish he would have. He was shiny hunting in BDSP for shiny Entei, and he would spend a couple hours every night looking for it. For months he would do that, and he finally got it. It was such a hype moment when he got it. .2 will not be a big update. You don't think? They seem like they're talking about it's going to be a big update. We'll see though. Right now it's the unnamed update. Take that. My headset off for a bit. My ears are getting too warm. I spent like a whole week nonstop to get Palkia and another from Yuxi. Those are good shinies. See, stats for the league mons are out. Gonna look at those now. Grant, I don't know why you do that to yourself. Why do you kill the hype for it? I don't know. I guess to each their own. A lot of people like to look at leaks, but I just don't like it. It's so surprising. It is tempting though. I get why people do it. It's very tempting. I'm very tempted to go look at the leaks, but I won't. I'll hold the door. I have to go now. I'll come back later. If not, a nice day and good luck with the shiny. All right, Dragon. Have a good one. Have a great day. I hope it goes well. I like to build the team before I play. I only look at leaks. I guess I look at leaks for remakes. Like I looked at all the BDSP leaks, and it wasn't looking good. I looked at all the BDSP leaks, and I look at all the remake leaks. Like if they remake Gen 9, if they do like an Ultra Scarlet, Ultra Violet, or whatever, or if they do like a third version, I'll look at the leaks of those. Those I don't mind looking at the leaks for, because you generally know what's coming. But when it comes to new generations, I don't like looking at any of the leaks because it's just like a hype time to like have fun with not knowing. I hate surprises. That's so surprising. I love surprises. My thing is I always pick my starter for their. That's my rule, and I picked Fuecoco. Yeah, that's not generally my rule. Like I would prefer to see the final Evos, but since we kind of got forced into not seeing them, and I'm not gonna look at leaks, then I have to pick it that way. So, when was the one time you regretted that, Grant? I'm trying to think of who you would have picked. I mean, probably. Chespin would have been bad. Chestnut was dumb as hell. Poplio, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Look at remakes, unless they do something unique and cool in ORAS. I don't care for Primarita. I agree. I agree with this statement. Dan, I'm starving. I am hungry. We had Olive Garden last night. It was very fast. Like the guy came to our table like right as we sat down, got our drinks, and then like it was like okay, and then brought our drinks back. He's like, I'll give you guys a second to look over while I get these drinks. And then like right when he left, he felt like he came with the drinks. We're like, oh okay, so we ordered our food. He's like, I'll be out with some breadsticks and salad, and then like Right after that, he came out the breadsticks and salad. And then he's like, oh, food should be out soon. We're like, we just ordered. He's like, yeah, it's pretty quick. And then, yeah, we didn't even finish our salad, our first salad, like, plate or whatever. And it was already out. We're like, holy cow, that was fast. Not a bad thing. We were just surprised. 2888. Not shiny. Not shady. I hear when you're there, your family. Speaking of that, speaking of family, there was this couple with a baby. This baby was not happy to be there. Oh my god. It was like a newborn. And dude, newborn baby crying just goes right through me. Oh my god. It just, oh, it's one of the most tilting things. They have that like blood curdling scream when they're crying. Oh my god. And this baby was not happy for whatever reason. And I was like, oh my god, take that baby outside right now. They're like in the lobby and we were waiting. I don't want to like force anyone who has a baby to like go outside, but I was just like, it is kind of cold, so I guess they couldn't go outside. It was cold, but I was like, oh my god, that baby is so fucking loud right now. Oh my god. Just add it to the list of reasons why I don't want a kid. And gross. Yeah, I don't care for the babies. I like other people's babies when they're nice and sweet and not crying and mostly asleep. But I don't feel like my niece is 4 now and she's so much fun. Oh my gosh, she's hilarious. So like that age, like 2 to 4 is when they're really fun. 2 to 5, just like as them growing up is a lot of fun. But like prior to like 1 is, I'm like, Jesus, I can't. But I work at the nursery at my church, so I'm numb to a herd of them screaming. No, God, that sounds so. There was nothing I would rather do less than to be in the nursery of screaming babies. That sounds awful. Oh my God. To each their own, but man, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Kids are cool once they grow past the alien gray phase. That's a good way to put it. Yes. Yes, that's true. The alien gray phase. They do look like little aliens. I'll give you that. They do look like little aliens. My niece was just over yesterday. She's getting to the point where she wants to ask me. She's like shy to ask me certain things. She really likes, whenever she comes over, she doesn't really play video games very often, I don't think, at her house. So when she comes over, I'm a big gamer. And so we always play Pokemon or something. And she's always like, can I play Pikachu? So she calls Pikachu. Can I play Pikachu? And I was giving her my new, so it was actually funny. She was over here a couple weeks ago before I got my new Switch. And she had my Switch. I was like, she's like, can I play your Switch? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, it's in this room. And I was in the living room. And she's afraid to go into rooms alone, I think. So she was like afraid to go. I was like, no, you'll be fine. Just go get it. So she was scared coming back. So she was running, which I didn't realize, with my Switch in her hand, just like booking it. And I was like, holy, or Jesus Christ, I'm calling her Elise and Kevin. I was like, Brendan, don't run with that. It was hilarious. She just came sprinting in the room with my Switch in her hand. I was like, oh God, Brendan. So then she was using this one, and I was like, be careful with this one. But it was funny. She was adorable. But she always likes to play Pikachu. And she wanted to come in here and look at all my. I've got a bunch of like toys up here and all my like Pokemon little like gadget things. And then I've got a bunch of trading cards on the floor. And so she wanted to come in and see the room because it's, you know, it's obviously fun for kids. I'm a grown ass. I'm a 30-year-old man with a bunch of toys surrounded by me. So naturally she finds that fascinating. Looked like more like Jabba the Hutt. A child running with a Switch is terrifying. It was quite terrifying. I was like, oh, Brendan. It was funny. Like I was cracking up, but I was like, Brendan, don't do that. If I ever had a kid, oh my God, that poor child. You know those videos of parents that like traumatize, like I was even watching them last night. traumatizing their kids. Like they'll have like the Grinch come in and like steal something, and it would terrify the kids. I think it's terrible, and you should definitely not do that. But it's also hilarious, and I don't imagine if I was a dad that I could stop myself from allowing that to happen, because it would be hilarious. So I don't think I should have a kid. Needless to say. I imagine you screaming next to a baby when you get a shiny. Exactly. I would wake that kid up. Kevin, my dog, just like he's used to it. Like he'll lay right here. He's not right now, but he'll lay right here, and I'll be screaming and hollering, and doesn't even. He'll be passed out. He'll be dead asleep, and I'll be screaming and hollering, and it just doesn't affect him. In fact, the other night, I tried to scare him. He was asleep, and he was like, like jittering and stuff, so he was dreaming. And I went up to him, and I was like, ah! And I like screamed, and he just like woke up like, what? Like, I'm used to this. This is nothing new. So I tried to scare him, and it did not faze him at all. Obviously, a baby's not like that, so I couldn't get away with that for a baby. I'll stick to dogs. Kevin is plenty for us right now. Kevin is more than a handful enough. I need to get a layout for the new games. I'm gonna have to make a new layout for my stream. I need to start working on this stuff. I need to get a video out on how to get it early. Then I need to get a layout ready. And then there's a bunch of stuff I gotta do. I gotta get my alerts. I need to get my alerts working. I've not got my alerts working since I've switched from Twitch. So I need to get my alerts working on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff I gotta do. I want to get the rest of these cards sorted and listed on TCG Player, because I won't be doing that as much when Pokemon comes out. Speaking of which, we have now sold. Let's check. I think we just sold our 26th. We sold. So wait. So I don't know if you guys know how TCG Player works, but with TCG Player, I'm selling cards on TCG Player, and you have to get levels. You have to like level up so you can sell stuff differently and sell more things. Like they won't let you list a bunch of product at the very beginning. You have to like level up and prove that you can sell stuff. I put in the wrong password. Anyway, so I'm doing that. I'm working on getting that done, and so far we've sold. Oh, I got 2 orders last night, or was that one from yesterday? We have 26 items sold. So we've sold 26 different cards. So you really want feedback. It's with anything like eBay, anything you sell on eBay, TCG Player, anything, Amazon. You want to get as much feedback as possible, because you want to show that you're reputable and reliable. I've done that. I've gotten card to people, and someone messaged me. I write a little note for everybody when I send a card to them, like thanking them for buying the card and whatnot, and spending a little extra time just try to get feedback and try to make sure I'm doing good customer service. And one guy messaged me, and I put in everything I sent him, like any and all feedback is welcome. He messaged me being like, "You did great. This looks great. Thank you so much for this card." And I was like, "You're welcome." But he didn't leave me feedback. He just sent me a message directly and didn't leave me like TCG Player feedback. And I'm like, damn it. And I felt like I wasn't gonna ask the guy, but I was like, damn. I was like, do that, but in the feedback section. But it was funny. What program do you use for your layouts? I just use Photoshop. For my layouts. I need to set up my YouTube stream. I want to make that jump. Do it. You should. I can help you if you need it. I can't make you in terribly like enticing and really good layouts. Like this is the best that you're gonna get from me, but I can make you a layout if you need me to. Layouts are pretty easy to make. I don't do any of the animated stuff though. I obviously can't do that. I'm no designer. I just put shit together and make it work. Ancient or future? Ancient all day long for me. Always said Scarlet. I'd rather my Pokemon look like real creatures like they always have, and not have my whole team looking like robots. I say future. It's different, And I've always liked techie stuff, so that's why I'm going Violet. It's why I've always wanted to go Violet. I always thought the legendary looked better as the future than the past. So yeah, definitely the future instead of ancient. I just want Buzzwool themed. Just do a coffee shop themed one. You should. That'd be pretty cool. If you go Buzzwool themed, you'll have me interested. There you go. You got your first viewer. Oh. I think everyone should stream or do a YouTube video. It's taught me a lot. Even more so streaming like a YouTube video. Like learn how to edit and do videos. That's huge. It's got me my job. Like my YouTube channel got me the job I have now. Which is crazy to think about. Like it opens up opportunities when you do it. But I'm not gonna skip this Violet Legendary. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I honestly like the Pokemon that I've shown, like the Iron Treads or whatever it's called, the new Donphan. I like the Scarlet Donphan better, but I can't pass up the Legendary. It looks too good. The Legendary Bike. But yeah, I sold a bunch of cards on DCG Player, which has been fun. It's been exciting doing that. But it's always exciting, like waking up every morning and seeing what cards sold the night before. Stuff like that. It's been interesting. It's a good time waster. Way to make some side cash. In fact, let me check. After fees, we've made $122. Wow, that's crazy. That's more than I thought. But, of course, we've spent money to do that, so. We're getting up there, though. I actually just, so something I'm doing for the TCG stuff, I just bought 3 pre-release kits of Pokemon X and Y Fates Collide. They have these pre-release kits that have 4 packs and then like a deck of cards in them. 4 Fates Collide packs. And each of those sell for $8 on TCG Player. After fees, I probably get closer to like 6. After fees and shipping. That's if I pay for fees and shipping on each individual one and not sell them as a lot. Anyway, so I can make roughly about like almost the box worth of just selling the packs. And then there's these promo cards that come with them. There's Moltres, is it Moltres, Genesect, White Kyurem, and Tyranitar. And if out of these 3 that I bought, if I get Moltres once, I will break even at the best. And if I get it more than once, I'll make money. And it's pretty cool. It's an interesting thing to try and work on. So anyway, I'll just say I've been a nerd trying to buy and sell cards and trying to just really, my goal is to make it to where I can start opening Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, all that kind of stuff while still making money doing it, you know? Like making it break even at worst so I can just enjoy the hobby and have it paid for. Slow descent to becoming an eBay scalper? Oh, hell no. I don't scalp on eBay. Fuck that. In fact, I bought the new Switch twice. But I sold one to a buddy in the UK. Well, he's a U.S. citizen. He's over there for military. He's in the Air Force. It's actually Unstoppableness. He's if you guys seen him on the channel. I asked him if he wanted it, and he's like, "Yeah, I do." And I was like, "All right, bet I'll sell it to you." I was just gonna return it to Target. I could have flipped it easily, but I was like, "No, fuck that. I'm not trying to flip that shit." I don't want to scalp anything, but it's fun doing the cards and stuff. But no, I don't do the scalping side of things. It's not as fun. The card stuff, like eventually, like you can actually. I think Magic's the only one you can do this with. If you do it right and you sell it right, you can actually open up Magic product for free essentially, and sometimes even make money. If you buy when the boxes first release, if you buy them and then sell them all as singles, you can actually make money doing that. In the long run, you have to buy a certain amount of cases to where like the law of numbers is on your side. So that's my goal with it. Eventually, I want to make enough money by doing that. I also buy in bulk. I buy a ton of bulk and then I sell those cards individually. That's another way I'm going to be making money doing it. And that's just because people don't want to sell all their cards for 10 cents here, 15 cents there. So they sell it as bulk, and then I buy it as bulk, and then turn around and sell it over time. Organize it, sort it, sell it individually, list it on the website. It takes a lot of time, but it can work as you get an inventory, it starts to really build upon itself. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm a nerd. I'll stop. Random weird yet useless fact I learned during the Halloween season from a YouTube short. Cannibalism is only illegal in Idaho, that is, as long as you're not committing murder. How can you not commit murder? Like, you just take a chunk out of somebody and not kill them? That's disturbing. 2929 was not shiny, by the way. Sad day. Guys, this thing's never going to shine. It's just never going to be shiny. This thing's never going to shine for me. If someone has being eaten as a death wish. Yeah, but you're killing somebody still. You just because somebody has a death wish doesn't mean you're allowed to kill them. Could you imagine? I want to die. All right. And you're like, hey, he said he wanted to, so I mean, it's a fact, though. Could you imagine if that was your death wish, though? Good lord. Want to be eaten alive? It's disturbing. If I get eaten alive, I want to be eaten alive whole. Like, I want to just be swallowed whole and just, or chomped in half, you know? Like, I don't want to be, I want it to be quick, painless. So it's a complicated situation. No, I do not do this. Suicide in a freezer or something? Oh my god. This is getting dark. That's hilarious. Speaking of cannibalism, we've been watching Dahmer, which has been really good on Netflix. We haven't finished it yet, though. We're on like the 6th episode, 7th episode. We need to watch an episode tonight. The problem with Dahmer, we usually watch TV shows. I don't watch a lot of TV, right? I don't care for watching TV that much. So we usually only watch TV when we're eating. And Dahmer's not the kind of show you can watch while you're eating. So I feel like it's been slow for us because we don't want to watch it while we're eating. It is good. It is really good so far. As in, I don't want to be eating human meat. Yeah, I don't think anybody does. You'd try... Stop. Stop. That's disturbing. Dahmer's high school is kind of close to me. That's disturbing. What high school did he go to? One of my buddy's dad's friend went to high school with Dahmer. That's really trippy. That's really trippy. Imagine going to school with one of the most infamous serial killers ever. That's disturbing. Oh, goodness. Who's Dahmer? He's someone who would kill people and then chop them up and eat them. Murder guy? He was a serial killer that would chop people up and eat them. He was quite a disturbed man. They've got a really good like Netflix series going on right now that goes over what all he did, and basically like there's somebody that plays Dahmer. It's like a show, like he's Dahmer, and he show what happens. It's quite disturbing. He targeted people of color back in the, I think it was the 60s, when people of color were in much worse positions than they even are in now, and no one believed anything they said, and he would target people of color and gay people. He was gay, so he would target gay people of color, and obviously in the 60s, that was an easy prey, and unfortunately, and so he got away with a lot. He got away with a lot of stuff. Serious how good of a job they do of humanizing the victims. Yeah, there's some drama with it, and I think it's a drama of like just general like I guess I didn't realize there was drama surrounding it, but I looked it up. I guess there's a lot of drama surrounding this show because it's like in the wake of a lot of shows recently where it's like just like they make a lot of shows about like crimes and death and, you know, stuff like that are obviously traumatizing for the victims and the victims' families. So it's been like people are like saying like you shouldn't. We're like almost glorifying it by continuing to watch it and stuff like that. But to each their own. I mean, I don't know where I stand on it. I'm not gonna stop watching Dahmer. You know, like it's a good show, but I don't know. I get the understanding, and I understand why people are upset about it. Like obviously the victims, but I don't know. Revere High School, yeah, that's crazy. And the Ohio State University. He went to Ohio State. Didn't the victims not want the series to be made? Yeah, I think so, or at least the victims' families, obviously. But yeah, I think so. I think a few of the victims' families saying they didn't want it shown. And if that was the case, that's actually what happened. That is kind of sad. I didn't know that. That's kind of sad that they didn't want it shown. I could see why, obviously. But yeah. Horror movie coming out about the previous topic, Bones and all. I don't know. Standing Dahmer now. Oh yeah, I'm sure there are. Like he's a very attractive man in the show, and like obviously like he's like played well. The actor does a good job with it, but like please don't stand the actual Dahmer. Like if people are doing that, that's disturbing. To make it better, the high school is a 25-minute drive for me. That is eerie. That's so weird to think about. Imagine being known as the high school that Jeffrey Dahmer went to. Know what show you should watch? Chainsaw Man. Stop. Get out of here. Freaking Chainsaw Man. Guys, I'm going to remind every single one of you that are in the chat right now to hit the like button. It helps me out a bunch, and I appreciate it. No, I'm not going to watch Chainsaw Man. Guys, this thing's just never going to shine. It's literally never going to shine. It's impossible. It's destined. It's in the stars. This thing shall not shine for the history of this stream. I got to do class. See you Friday, homie. All right, Joseph. Have a good one. Have fun in class. For every like you give Phantom, I will spoil one Pokemon for him. Stop. Oh, I would end the stream instantly. And then I'd come over to your house and stab you. Just kidding, YouTube. It was a joke. It was a joke, YouTube. Oh my god. YouTube's gonna overreact. They're gonna ban me. Thank you, Beernell, for liking. There's the Pikachu. You son of a bitch. Reported. Reporting you for harassment. Imagine if there was a Pokemon game that came out that didn't have Pikachu in it. That would be insane. Has there even been a side game of Pokemon that's come out that hasn't had Pikachu in it? Has Pikachu been in every single Pokemon game? Even the side games? I'm trying to think of a Pokemon game that might not have Pikachu in it. I'm about to Google it. Has there been a Pokemon game without Pikachu? Wait, hold on. It wasn't in Black and White? Without having to trade. I mean, it was still in it, though. I'm talking about, like... Talking about, like, in general. Does anyone ever even use Pikachu? I like using Pikachu. Raichu on a team is pretty fun. I like using Raichu from time to time. I won't stick with a Pikachu, though. I guess I did that with Let's Go Pikachu, but that's only because you had to. Skorupi. Brother. Be red for the love of everything holy. This one's red. Oh, how hype would that have been? We're going to get over 3,000, ladies and gentlemen. This is wild. I had no idea that this hunt would go as long as it did. We've now been hunting. It takes about roughly an hour for 100 encounters. No. It's 150 per. It's 150 per hour, roughly. So 3,000 divided by 150. Oops, wrong thing. 3,000 divided by 150. We spent roughly 20 hours looking for this Skorupi. When we hit 3,000 counters, we'll spend right under 20 hours. Right under 20 hours looking for one shiny with the shiny charm. This is depressing. I use Pikachu in PvP, have it hold the light ball and it can be useful. Really? Why not Raichu, though? Do you do it in, like, certain, like, an underused or something? Oh, please don't let this be Bouffant. Thank you. Is this, like, just in, like, underused or something? What would Pikachu even go in? What slot would Pikachu go into? No, don't go into the bag. Maybe Scarlet and Violet will be the first Pokemon game I actually do PvP in. Probably not, though. Probably not. Let's be honest. Probably not. I don't know. I just like the novelty of using Pikachu. It's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. I don't imagine I don't imagine too many people that are PvPing see Pikachu on a daily. Will even have PvP? Surely. Oh yeah, they'll have PvP. It's a mainline game. They have to have PvP. Is using their games competitively? Honestly, okay. This is gonna be a hot take. This is gonna be a hot take. This is gonna be a real hot take. I don't mind, obviously, competitive, like Melee, competitive Smash Bros. I think it's good. Probably because I did it. But I would agree with Nintendo if they wanted Pokemon not to be a competitive PvP game. I would 100% agree with them. I don't think this game should be played competitively. I really don't. It's a hot take. It's a hot take. But I think it is so incredibly designed against PvP. Like, PvP just doesn't... You have to make all of these rules and all of these things just to make PvP fair. You have to make all these bans, all these rule sets, all these clauses, all this stuff to make PvP actually fair. And I think that it's just not designed that way. And I don't think... I think it's good for... I think it'd be better for Pokemon if they started going away from PvP. I know that is not the general consensus, and it probably would be bad overall for Pokemon. But personally speaking, I don't think PvP Pokemon is even applicable. Fair point, I guess. Yeah, I know that's a hot take. Like, I know most people would disagree with me in that regard, and that's fine. Like, I don't mind people PvPing, but it's just... It's weird to me. I don't know. I just never understood. I never understood the appeal of PvP Pokemon. I really don't. But then again, there's a lot of like card games that you have a lot of rules, a lot of bans, a lot of clauses kind of stuff. But all those are like set in stone. Whereas like I feel like a lot of the Pokemon ones are kind of just like fan made and just kind of adopted. I want to see a Pokemon format where everything is legal. You can do anything. But there's so much cheese in Pokemon. That's the problem. There's so much cheese in Pokemon, it just wouldn't work that well. I think PvP Pokemon is funny. Mega Rayquaza had its own tier. Yeah, as it should, because it was fucking disgusting. That tells you right there, Pokemon also agree that the Pokemon Company also thinks that PvP is not a thing. 29.69. Without PvP, there's really not much to do post-game besides shiny hunting. Gives the game longevity. Sure. For others, it definitely does. It definitely does. But you can say that probably with just about any game. Like, what's there to do post-game in, I don't know, something like Skyrim? Okay, that's a bad example. There's a lot of post-game stuff to do in Skyrim. I'm trying to think of like a RPG game. Like any JRPG, when you get done with it, you're just done with it. You know, like there might be some post-game content just like Pokemon has, but like when you're done with that post-game content, it's just done. It's not like you see like PvP Final Fantasy teams. You know what I mean? It's not like there's like a PvP Final Fantasy 15. You know, like I don't know. Granted, there's not battles in Final Fantasy that you go against other people, so I guess it makes sense. But I don't know. I don't know. To me, it just feels weird. I understand it, though. I definitely don't have a problem with anyone doing it, though. I understand the appeal. There's a lot of people that like it. You fight other Pokemon, so I think it makes sense. Oh, for sure. It makes sense why it happens, but it's just like the argument that it brings longevity, I feel like doesn't hold up that well in regards to just games in general. Like any single player game with multiplayer on the side will always have some longevity in that regard, but doesn't mean that that's the only thing it can have. To have Cloud fight himself, true. Although that would be pretty sick. Could you imagine they just add PvP to Final Fantasy VII? That'd be hilarious. Be interesting to see how people would do it. I feel like there'd be a lot of strategy there. More multiplayer is needed. In what regard, Keith? Like, you should be able to do more. They seem to be... I don't know how the co-op works in this game. I've not seen Scarlet and Violet, how extensive it is. It sounds like it's not as extensive as we may have thought. I was hoping you would be able to play through, like, the entire campaign with somebody else. I don't know if it's that extensive, but if it is, that'd be pretty sick. I'm definitely going to be doing some co-op with people. Imagine having 20-player lobbies. That would be awesome. Yeah, imagine being able to, like, walk around the game with 20 other people and just, like, interact. That would be sick as hell. I don't think that would ever happen, though. I don't see that happening, but welcome, Keith. Just play Poke MMO. Oh, Poke MMO. That's what I want. I want Poke MMO, but officially sanctioned by Pokemon. That would be amazing. How amazing of a game would that be? Final Fantasy, that sounds amazing. It does sound kind of cool now that I say that. That sounds kind of fun. GTA style Pokemon. Oh my god. You're just running around with your bike Pokemon, just slamming into shit. Put in the cheat code to fly from above. We used to do that all the time in Grand Theft Auto 5. We would just spend the entire time putting in the cheat code where you like fall from the sky. We would do that the entire time. Like that was so much more fun than playing the actual game. Just putting in the cheat codes in single player. Playing as Team Rocket, stealing shit. Oh my god, stop. That would be amazing. Grant, what did you send me a YouTube video of? Oh, I'm so tired. Which is crazy. I don't know why I'm tired. I literally went to bed so early last night. I went to bed at 10 o'clock last night. I haven't fallen asleep that early in forever. I fell asleep so early. And I slept the entire way through the night. Like, I literally didn't get up till 7:30. So I got, like, I almost got too much sleep last night. I got like 9.5 hours of sleep last night. GTA cheat code is the one where you have an insane knockback on punching people. That one's fun too, yeah. People go flying. The Skorupi doesn't like you, huh? No, it does not, Keith. The Skorupi hates my guts. It is going to go over 3,000 odds. Or 3,000 encounters. This is wild. Never thought this hunt would go this long. I even was joking about how there's no way we're going to get to the launch of this game without getting this Shiny Skorupi. And we're getting closer and closer to that. Every stream keeps getting closer and closer to that. For those of you that don't know, we stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 to 10. So tune in as we continue to go for this. Thursday, we will be hunting. Next Thursday, we'll be not hunting. Next Thursday, we'll be streaming Scarlet Violet when it comes out. So be on the lookout for that as well. Thursday, 10 a.m. we'll be live playing Scarlet and Violet. Can't wait. $2,999. I would love that. Are you evolving Skorupi or leaving it as is? I'm leaving it as it is. I was going to evolve it if I got it in October as the part of the Shiny Halloween hunt that I still have yet to upload that video of. So I might end up individually uploading those videos as individual Shinies, but who knows. I'm still hunting my Shiny Hisuian Zora. What are you up to now? I guess you can't, like, no. You probably just do, like, time-based wise, right? Wait. Too many, I'm sure. That's surprising you haven't gotten it. Special Legends Arceus odds. I feel like those are better. Do you have a perfect Pokedex entry for it? In the Shiny Charm? Almost a no. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, I don't have the Shiny Charm in that game either. I don't even know if I have that many. I have very little perfect dex entries as well. Like, probably only like 3 or 4. I know some people with the perfect dex entries for every Pokemon and the Shiny Charm, obviously with the Shiny Charm. Like, that's so much work. Some people really like that game. I like it, but it wasn't worth grinding that much. I don't think I'm willing to grind it that much. Completing the decks in Legends Arceus just isn't fun. Yeah, it is kind of annoying that even just like the shiny decks, like getting a level 10 dex or the Shiny Charm, getting a level 10 for every Pokemon, you have to catch Pokemon so often and do all those different things. That is pretty obnoxious. It is a lot of work. I mean, it's got some longevity in that regard. There's always something else to go for in that game, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's not necessarily my cup of tea. My cup of tea. Are we going for triple odds? We're going to go for triple odds. The problem is, so triple odds, let's do the math. I can't do the math in my head. I probably could, but I don't feel like doing it. Hello? 1365. That's 3. It's 4,095. The game will come out before we get to 4,095 unless we do Scarlet and Violet will come out before then. Unless we Shiny Hunt the night before the game comes out, which we might do. It was a little grindy, not gonna lie. Oh, for sure. It was definitely grindy. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing sometimes, but it's good for people that want it, but for people that don't, it kind of got annoying for the Shiny Charm. But anyway. Grind all day, baby. Dude, yeah, so I would say if by Wednesday night, if on Wednesday of that stream, Wednesday morning, the stream before, a week from today, if we don't get it by then, we might do a Wednesday night stream where we try and get as many encounters as we can before the game comes out. Can vote but not like the stream. That's what I'm saying. If you guys have voted, there are 18 votes and there are 6 likes. If you have voted but not liked, help a brother out. That'd be great. Oh, Skorupi. Just be shiny, you son of a gun. all I want from you. All I want for you just to be a burnt what am I thinking of? A burnt scorpion. There's the word I'm looking for. Just be a burnt scorpion for me real quick. Right quick though. I need to pee. Thank you for the 7 likes, guys. I need to take a pee. I think I might go take a Wiz Khalifa at 3,000. It's over 3,000! Thinking about Blue Lobster now. I know, right? Yes, that is all I want. Is Skorupi. Please, Skorupi. That's all I want. Maybe we go for this for the Christmas hunt. That could be the Christmas hunt. Just finishing this one if we don't get it by then. Another horde and still no fox. Damn. Still no foxy lady. Honestly, if we don't get this shiny before Scarlet and Violet, we probably won't get it before Christmas. Because I don't imagine I come back to this game before Christmas. We'll see. But that's only, what, a month and a half into the games, the new games? I don't imagine I come back to Sword and Shield a month and a half after, but we'll see. I just got my shiny Gardevoir. Hell yeah. That's a good shiny, too. The blue shiny. It's a great shiny. Honestly, if I got it at $29.99, I'd be kind of mad. If we get it this next encounter, I'm going to be kind of mad because I kind of want to get over 3,000. Just to be over 3,000. One of my favorites. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. $29.99? No. Okay, good. So we're going to 3,000. Let me get it on the 3,000th encounter. I'm spitting everywhere today. What is wrong with me? Let me get it on the 3,000th encounter, please. I will be so happy. That would be the greatest thing ever. Where is it at? Where is it at? This one is shiny. Skorupi, please. Please. No. We're going over 3,000, ladies and gents. Hit that like button for 3,000. We're going over 3,000 encounters today. That is crazy. We'll go over at 3,001, and I'm going to go take a whiz. 3,001? Nope. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I am back. Ralt and Roselia. Roserade is good too. Yeah, that whole line is really good for shinies. Can't wait for the next Legends game. That I definitely will buy it. Like I buy every Pokemon game, but that one I'm not hyped for. I would. This is a hot take as well. I'm more excited for a new Let's Go game than I am a Legends Arceus or a Legends game. I would prefer they come out with Let's Go Johto before they come out with like Legends Celebi or something. Legends Mew. Imagine if they went back to Gen 1 again. Legends Mew. That's going to take a while? Yeah, I imagine it's going to take a while. What I think is going to happen, Gen 9 is going to come out, and then they'll have DLC for Gen 9 next year. Next year will be DLC for Gen 9, and then we'll get probably either a Let's Go or a Legends game. Most likely, I imagine. I want Legends Genesect. Yeah, either one. But Legends Kyurem with the original dragon. That would be kind of hype, too. These hot takes are fresh out the oven. That's a hot take, I know, but I thought Let's Go games were. I had more fun with Let's Go Pikachu than Legends Arceus. Ooh, I'm saying some things. Remakes than Legends? No, I don't imagine we get Gen 5 remake in the next 2 years. I don't imagine we get the remakes for Gen 5 for another 4 or 5 years. Because when did ORAS come out? It came out in 2014, and we got 2022 or 2021 was when the other games. That was 7 years in between. I don't think we'll get a Gen 5 remake before we get anything else. I think we'll get a third game of Scarlet and Violet before we get that. Probably not though, because I imagine they'll do DLC. I think they're gonna get rid of the third versions and the Ultra versions and stuff. I think it's gonna stick. They're gonna stick to DLC. Gen 6 remakes. Oh my god, could you imagine? They do a remake every 2 generations. Right, exactly. I liked catching Pokemon a lot in Let's Go. I used the Pokeball controller and it was pretty fun. I loved catching Pokemon in Let's. That's the thing. Like catching Pokemon in Legends Arceus was fun, but I thought catching Pokemon in Let's Go was the whole point of the game, and that made it exciting and fun. I thought that was the best way. Now that they did a good job with it. We only didn't have a remake between because Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Yeah, but when did so there was ORAS and then Fire Red and Leaf Green. So it was Fire Red and Leaf Green and then Heart Gold Soul Silver. Heart Gold Soul Silver came out what, like 2011? So there was like, now there's only 3 years, I guess. But I just don't imagine they come out with Gen 5 remake anytime soon. I don't see them remaking it. In fact, I don't even see them making the Gen 5 remakes on this console. I'd be surprised if we get a Gen 5 remake on the Switch. It'll probably be on whatever, even the Switch Pro or Switch U or whatever the hell whatever terrible name convention they come up with inevitably to release with the new Switch is what I imagine it would come out with. Gen 10 first, then remaking Gen 5? Maybe. I mean, everything's thrown up in the air now with Legends Arceus and BDSP and everything, how they all released and stuff. Legends and Let's Go. Like, we don't know if they're ever going to remake those games. If they start to remake, I would love it. I personally would love it if they did mainline series game, Let's Go, Legends game, and then they have a 3-year cycle of that, and then throw in a remake every 2 cycles. I would love that. Will be better on console. Well, on a better console. I imagine it would be. Fire Red, Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black 2, White 2, ORAS, Ultra Sun, BDSP. Right. Black 2, White 2 weren't remakes though. Those aren't remakes. Neither is Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. None of those are remakes. Those 2 aren't remakes. We've only gotten 4 remakes. But if you're counting like every other game that comes out, I guess. But I don't even think 10. Because, again, the Switch has kind of thrown all those out the window. With Let's Go that came out, Legends Arceus, BDSP, they've thrown, like, the convention of what they release out the window. Yeah, but then if you're going to count that, then you have to count, like, Platinum. You have to count any, like, third version. They are remakes of the same ones, but those are just third versions. I don't know. I don't put Fire Red and Leaf Green in the same... Fire Red, Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, ORAS, and BDSP in the same convention of, you know, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Black 2, White 2, Emerald, Platinum, those games. I don't think those are... Yeah, I don't think those are necessarily considered, like, remakes, quote-unquote. Remakes in the sense that the Pokemon Company has done remakes. Not like... Yes, I mean technically compared to like what other brands have done, those are remakes, quote unquote. But it's more so like they go back and remake an old generation, and it's been a while since they did the last one, so I don't imagine it's going to be quick to do the next. Black, White 2 are obviously was so underrated. What? I think Black and White. People talk about how Black and White are the best games ever of all time. And that's like generally, it seems like the Pokemon fan base agree that it's the best games of all time. And I disagree completely. I think it's so funny that you think they're so underrated. I think they're the most overrated Pokemon games of all time. I think they're so overrated, it's insane. I like them, but I think they're overrated. I think they're incredibly overrated. That's so funny that you think they're underrated. I've never heard anyone talk bad about Black and White, or at least the people that do are very rare and slim. And also, Snivy and Tepic lines aren't on Switch yet, so it's just so much evidence showing that it's coming. Nah, that's not good evidence that it's coming. I'm telling you. I don't imagine Gen 5 comes out on the Switch at all. There's no way. I just don't think that they are going to come that quickly. It's going to be a long time till we see those, I think. I just don't imagine, because then they're going to be remaking Gen 6, which was only a console behind. I don't imagine they remake just a console behind. Not in today's age. Because then they would be so quick to get to Gen 7 at that point. Gen 6 and Gen 7. Gen 7 would come out as like Gen 10 was coming out, which would be too quick. Now they talk about how good they were at the time. They were underappreciated. Oh, for sure. I guess if you're saying like at the time they were pretty underwhelming. I think they're one of the worst selling games, aren't they? Aren't Black and White? They did not sell well at all, I don't think. But you can't go by sales because Sword and Shield sold the second best of all time behind Red and Blue, and I would not put Sword and Shield as the second best game. So sales wise, I wouldn't even conflate that with like popularity. I do think a Gen 5 Legends game is very likely since there was a decent amount of Gen 5 references in LA. I definitely think I could see a Legends game being that way. I could see them going that direction with the Legends games, but I'm talking like a full-on remake. I don't imagine it's coming. Spoilers allowed here? No, Keith. No spoilers allowed. If it's been shown in trailers, it's allowed. But if it's not been shown in trailers, we don't talk about spoilers here. We're all very hyped, but we're all waiting until the games come out. But we all have watched the trailers, though. So that's allowed. They showed in the last... Oh, I did not mean to attack this. This is awkward. Sorry, Skorupi. Don't kill me, please. Don't poison me, please. Thank you. Make sure I ask first. Well, I appreciate it, Keith. That's very appreciative. That people don't normally ask and they just do it. I appreciate you asking. But yes, no spoilers here. No leaked spoilers, at least. Any spoilers for trailers are fine, but no leaked spoilers. Which one are you getting, Keith? I'm getting Violet for sure. For sure. Wow, it's close. 44% to 39% Scarlet Violet in the chat. That's crazy. And then 17% aren't getting either. Both? I'll probably get both too, but what's going to be your main game? I'll probably buy both as well, but what's your main game? My main game's Violet. I'll buy Scarlet just so I can dual hunt eventually. Violet's going to be the one I play through the game first, is what I would say. Maybe you play them both at the same time. Scarlet. Okay, that makes sense. Nice, nice. Great Tusk is sick. It really is. I wish, like, that's so far, that's what's been shown. That's the only one that I'm like, damn, that looks cool as hell on Scarlet. I'll just trade for it, though, honestly, if possible. Hopefully it will be. I'll just trade for it because I'd rather have the box legendary of Violet. The box legendary of Violet's just too good. It looks so good. If you didn't know, I got the new Switch. Check it out. It's over there if you can see it. And all my Diet Cokes. I got the new Scarlet Violet Switch. Here's the controller for it. And there's the back, so you can kind of see a little bit. It's awesome. The new Switch is sick as hell. I haven't been playing much handheld mode, though. I've only really been streaming it, so I've not played much handheld, which I will. I hope the legendaries won't be shiny locked, but I also hope they are, since I don't want to spend a week to finish the game. They probably are going to be shiny locked. I can almost guarantee they are. I'm trying to think of the last time the box legendaries weren't shiny locked. It's been since Gen 5, right? Since they've not been shiny locked. They've been shiny locked since Gen 5, if I remember right. I'm going to get it too. My GameStop has 3. I want to buy it. You should. It's so good. A Wooper? Oh my god. Could you imagine? I just made a team out of the leaked Pokemon. Oh god. Last time they're not shiny locked as BDSP. Yeah, but I'm talking, yeah, I guess non-remakes. BDSP, yeah, they weren't shiny locked, which was pretty cool. I'm gonna assume that they're gonna be shiny locked. Same with the starters. They were shiny locked in Sword and Shield. They were were the starters shiny locked in Gen 7? I don't think they were. Were they? They weren't shiny locked, obviously, with eggs, but I think they were shiny locked when you first got them. I imagine the legendaries are going to be shiny locked. The starters are probably going to be shiny locked. They shiny locked them in Sword and Shield, which is really stupid. But I imagine they're going to be shiny locked. Okay, wait. I'm going to ask one thing of the leaks, Grant. And actually, Grant, message me on Discord so I don't give the answer unless people want it on stream. Can you tell me whether or not you know if the starters are shiny locked? Do you know that? Do you know if the shiny stars are shiny locked? The Gen 7 stars are not shiny locked, but the cutscene to get them takes so damn long that nobody hunts them. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. Everything in Sun and Moon took so long. We don't know that yet? Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I don't know if we knew that yet or not. Good to know. Thank you, Keith. Okay, no one knows any of them. Is a true barista in these comments? A true, actual barista. The man, the myth, the legend, Aqua. Everyone should congratulate Aqua. Oh, there, I just ran into the Drapion. Everyone should congratulate Aqua. He got a new job as a barista. He loves coffee, so it's a big deal. He's working at Starbucks. It's his favorite place. His favorite place to go to of all time. Starbucks. Makes the best coffee, he says. His words, not mine. I've been on everything for the last 48 hours. Yeah, I'm staying away. I want to, but I'm staying away. Leave me alone. I'm trying to blanch my espresso. Oh, is that with the little ball thing? That looked pretty cool. Not just loves. He's legitimate certified barista. Yes, he's certified barista. He's got the papers and all. Papers and all to be a barista for Starbucks. I'm kidding. He's not working for Starbucks. He does not like Starbucks. Is this the first time you've blanched this, Grant? A true coffee genius. I do have the papers on my wall. There you go. I can't tell if this is a joke anymore. No, okay, so he's obsessed with coffee. Grant loves coffee. He's actually certified as a barista. There's like a test you have to take. He's like full on a legit barista, but he does not work for Starbucks, nor does he like Starbucks. I'm just giving him a hard time. Beer's not a joke. He's taken numerous courses. I'm still waiting for the balls. They come today. Well, then how are you blanching your coffee? Is that what that is? That's what it is, the ball thing? Blanching? I'll never understand. I will say the video of them blanching that coffee was the first time I've looked at coffee and thought it looked like it tasted good. I know it doesn't, but it looked like it tasted good. But I don't like coffee, so it doesn't matter. My mind. At least I'm blanching in my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, with this last, you don't like coffee? I hate coffee. I hate coffee. It's disgusting. I do not like coffee. I think balls and coffee always look like frog eggs to me. Well, no, there's this thing called blanching where you pour the coffee, the hot coffee, over like a cold steel ball. It's called blanching. It's supposed to make the taste come out and taste even better. You should just watch espresso shots being pulled from a naked portafilter. It's hot. Nice. Why? Because it tastes disgusting. Because it's disgusting and no one should like coffee. That's why. Beer, it's a technique where you, extract espresso over the frozen steel ball. It's pretty cool. I don't know, coffee lore. The only reason I know is because they sent me a video of it. Helps the shot not die. It's dying. Brings him to life. Dude, just pour me over a frozen steel ball. It brings me to life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got one more encounter in me. We're going to end it at 3044. See if it's the last encounter of the day. If not, we have gone yet another stream without the shiny Skorupi. And now over 3,000. 3044 is not shiny. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be live Friday, 8 a.m. EST. We'll be there. If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I go live. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. We'll be live Thursday, of course, when the game comes out at 10 a.m., which will be midnight Japanese time. We'll be playing a ton of Scarlet and Violet. I'm excited. But thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys. I will go. I can't go 36-9. I got to get to work, unfortunately, or else I would. So I appreciate you guys. We'll see you Friday.